Okay, that was short. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not used to being in this here studio. I haven't done a scammer thing in a long time, so that music ended a little quicker than I thought it would. But anyway, how is everyone doing? I am Legacy Moon, and I'm back at it again. Back at it again. Okay, we are going to be looking at some scamming body cam. Let me see who is here. D Dub, what's up? Rossi, Aunt Natty, Michi 3, Mimi, Make Beauty Forever. Tell me that pot. Jackie. So people sometimes people comment on my stuff and I get it and it cracks me up. Tell me that pot. Jackie, Nesto's handy girl. Shirley testified finally. Justin's mom, Baba Lady, is here. Wendy Shy, them folks, Leo Lady, Miss Niecy. Let me make sure. Yeah, I did say hi to Shirley. Testify finally. Snoopalicious. Y'all, we are coming up in here. We're going to look at some scammers today. But let me get my footrest down because what? Anyway, we're going to be looking at some scammers today who thought their scams would work. Just like the one we just saw. Nesto, another person who thought his scamming and conniving would work. And it didn't. So that's what we are going to do. Hey, T Baby. Hey, Nikki G. I think I said hey to you, Snoopalicious. And I know I said hi to you, Miss Niecy. So we are going to do that. But before we get into them two scammers, what's up, Mama J? I got something else I want to show you. Um, this ain't it. This is not it. But I have something else that I do want to show you that I want to get into. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Our sharing screen. I want to get in. Where am I sharing screen? Oh, here it is. Okay. I want to get into something that I saw as news. Now, usually I'll normally like hold on to something like this at another time, when we're dog on it when we are doing something else. But I think it's important and I want to talk about it now. It's a story that happened. I think I saw it 4 days ago. And I probably should have showed it when we were doing Nesto, but I didn't think about that. So I am going to do it now. Hey, my Ty, what's up? Them folks. I think I spoke to you, Mama J, already. Okay, so let's get into this story right here, and then we'll get right into our body cams. This story is going to be a story about a lady she wasn't scammed on a dating app, but there is potential for that, as we know, because of course Nesto was on him, and that's the only reason why I believe he was on him. But anyhow, let's listen to her story. Hey, Michi 3.
A woman who narrowly escaped a man prosecutors call a serial attacker is breaking her silence to warn others about dating app dangers.
She was held captive, stabbed in the throat, and forced to drive her alleged attacker through the streets of Detroit until she found a split second to run.
But the horror doesn't end with her. Investigators say this man has two other victims.
7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Alsanaida sat down with Jakayla, who's now exposing a terrifying pattern and showing us the scars she wants no other women to bear.
Can I just interrupt this and say this is a perfect example of why Nesto's bond is so high and why we don't want him out? Because of things like this. This guy has already done this offense before. They think he has two more victims out there. And, Nesto has a lot of victims out there. And if he goes out, will potentially gather more, because at this point he'll have nothing better to do but to sit at home and be on those apps, even though he ain't supposed to be. He will do something like that. Hey, she's an introvert. How are you doing? um I wanted to somebody. Oh, Justin's mom. You said you saw this on your local news, right? Mimi said exactly. All right.
I just really was thinking like that I'm glad that I made it out alive
Me
because
too. I'm glad you did.
my mother, you know, what he would have did with my body if I didn't make it out that night.
27-year-old Jakayla Archie says it was one of the darkest days of her life.
And it was just so scary for me. And then I felt like I was just alone.
Last year around the holidays, Archie decided to give Facebook dating a try and match with 31-year-old Detroit resident Danielle Darren Sandridge Jones. After
Good
chatting
God.
online for about a month, she says they started going out and met up a few times at his home on Elmdale Street in Detroit.
Listen to music, watch movies and stuff like that, just casual dating.
Then last month they met up again, but she says this time Sandridge Jones was irate for reasons unknown to her.
That's when he ran and he went to go get the knife and he stabbed me in my throat and he cut me and then he told me, like, I'll kill you.
The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says Archie was stabbed multiple times and then was allegedly forced to drive the suspect around to multiple locations.
He's yelling like, keep driving, you want me to kill you, you want me to kill you?
Bleeding and terrified, she says she followed his orders until they ended up back at his home. She was then ordered inside until she found an opportunity to grab her keys and run away, calling 911 after hours of what she calls torture. Sandridge Jones was arrested, charged with 2 other separate domestic violence incidents, all of which allegedly occurred at his home and all of which allegedly occurred with women he was dating at the time. Archie's physically okay now, but mentally still has not recovered and is giving
You know that, Scott. I am so glad she's okay, and you know that has got to weigh on her heavily. Um, to be in that situation, I am really so glad that she made it out. I had thought about, Facebook, that dating app for like a hot second, and then I realized just throughout my years being on Facebook, there's a bunch of weirdos out there in these interwebs, as Miss Principal would say. It's a lot of weirdos out there. So I just in that brief second said no. Even though if you meet someone organically, it's still, you still don't know, what's going to happen. You don't know their character, their personality, but you can take certain precautions like driving your own vehicle, meeting at a certain place, not letting them know where you live. There's all kinds of things that you could do, and check out if you do go to a restaurant or something. Make sure you see all and it's a shame that we have to live this way, but this is the way we have to live, men and women. This does, I mean, women can be crazy too on these apps. So anyway, let's get back into it.
dating a break. But she hopes her story reminds women to stay vigilant and speak up.
I don't want no one to feel that it's embarrassing to go through domestic violence or, don't be embarrassed about anything, it happens.
Sandridge Jones remains here at the Wayne County Jail. He's facing charges of assault with intent to murder as well as unlawful imprisonment. He's due back in court later this week. Now, Detroit police say they don't have any official reports of additional victims tied to the suspect, but they say that doesn't mean there's none out there.
So we have this news story out here, right? So I'm sure somebody in the state of Michigan, before it's all said and done, will come forward. Someone else that he has done this to. Bible Lady said, these apps are the perfect playground for deviant people. Justin's mom says, never go to their house. Never go to their house. Shark Tank Life has changed her name to Nesto Snapping. Is this turtle or turlet? Let me know which one that is. I don't know if it's turtle or turlet. Hey Eve, how are you doing? She says always pay for your own food. Now I don't know. I gotta think on that one. I gotta think on that one. If I wanna, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but that is. I mean, that's a thought though. D-Dub said, yes, men get set up too, especially going to a woman's home, or a hotel room. I've seen, like on ID channel and stuff like that, where men have been set up by women and end up unalived. And then you've got these women and the unalived, all of them done went to jail. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You may be a victim, be sure to give them a call. At the Wayne County Criminal Justice Center, I'm Rudolph Sinaida, 7 News Detroit.
Don't make me, look, don't make me go to the start doing FOIAs for the Wayne County Jail. Hey, Cupcakes, just Nikki to you. Eve says it guarantees your safety in public places and prevents violent reactions. Yeah, that is something that, I mean, that's a good thought to put out there, and that is something to think about. I just don't, if I'm on a date, but I mean, I see your point, Eve, and that is something good, to put out there. So I'm glad that you made that comment. So now let's get into these body cam folks that are scammers out here in these streets.
Why did
This first one is an 18-year-old girl who is out here trying to scam the people. Okay. Let's get into, and I don't know why. I didn't even know okay, Nesto's handy girl. Are we tasing the man from the other story, or are we tasing this lady? Because we can't tase people this early in the game. We haven't heard her story yet. Unless you're talking about that man from the other story. AKA Queen Bee, what's up? So yeah, let's get into this. I just did not know. I thought if you went, oh, you wanted that's those handy girl. We can't we can't start tasing her yet. But I thought people, if they got cars for from the dealership, you like generally stole them. Like, I didn't know that you like went in there and tried to, you know, um do a scam where you can get a car. It makes no sense. Shirley testified finally, says don't let them go to the bar and get your drink, and definitely don't drink it after you leave the table. It could be laced. That's right. That is another thing. Do not let anybody, even a female, buy you a drink, because you never know what they're going to do on the way back with the drink. And do not ever leave your drink unattended. Never. Okay. So CJ said, at Eve, right? Because a lot of men these days believe that buying a drink means you're going home with them. Kendrick Lamar did a song with Miguel that says the girl is going home with them that night. Them folks said, I never did that. I bought my own and really? Wow. And carried them straight. Oh, you mean, I thought you meant the food. You buy your own drinks and carry them straight. Yeah, don't ever. Do not, unless it's somebody you really know and trust, do not ever let them get your drink. All right, y'all. Oh, Bible Lady said I was a victim of an unattended laced drink many years ago on an army base. Thank God I made it. Oh gosh, yes. I'm sorry to hear that, Bible Lady. That's awful. That is awful. I never, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Not only do I go get my own, I watch the bartender, make it, because you just never know who's in cahoots with who. Listen, I'm a paranoid person, and once you've had a stalker, you question everything and you look everywhere. Okay. So let's get into this body cam that Nesto's handy girl wants to tase already, because she don't want to hear her lies. Let's get into it, y'all.
18-year-old thinks she could just walk in and buy a luxury car with fake identification.
I don't know if we want to go around a different way or not, but so we got her just sitting in there.
Okay.
Just a quick rundown. So she gave us a credit app. She had trouble filling out her information. Signed on the back. Her name's Emily. Signed it with a second E in the name. came in saying she wanted
Like at the beginning?
Yeah. No, it's Emily, and then instead of just LY.
I swear this is the same car dealership. Well, no, it might not be because they didn't say. I was about to say the same car dealership that the other woman was at, and turns out she was innocent.
ELY, and that's not her name is on the license. She just has like a temp license. She said she wanted a $450 payment. Wasn't sure if she'd get approved. Showed her a $1,200 payment. She signed right away. We looked up the address. Doesn't line up. She says she's in Cincinnati. Works at Cleveland Clinic. Nothing. She got dropped off. She said random. I mean, didn't call in about the car, and it's a Range Rover. So
You guys have a license?
I have the temp license in there. Well, you want to go by her, or do you want to go around?
I just want to see the license. Maybe I can run it and see.
It's one of the. And the temp license says she got it at a the Ellet at like up here. This doesn't. We pulled her credit. We asked her if she had any previous car loans. We could see that she did. She said no.
Huh. But does the picture on her look like her?
It's hard to tell because it's the temp and it's been like copied.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Hi.
Here's the license. So she signed.
Huh.
Obviously, that doesn't really match that.
And then she signed it again here with the second E.
Then we asked her just simple questions about her credit report, like previous auto loan. She didn't know she had one or not. This is a $54,000 loan she had before, and she's from there. She says she works at the Cleveland Clinic in Cleveland. It's a 216. And then look where she got this at, right over in Ellet.
Where's Mason? That's Cincinnati?
Yeah, down to Cincinnati.
Where's she saying she's living now?
She says she's lived here for 3 years and 3 months. But you can see here, she almost screwed up that.
Was she looking at her license when she's filling this out at all? Or?
So my sales guy, you guys want to grab this? My sales guy said that he is making a copy of this, so he had it with her, and she was struggling to fill this part out without the info.
There.
Hello.
Can you guess why I'm here today?
Why?
Can you guess? You don't, no idea? Okay.
Is my ID?
Yeah. Folks, they're telling me, and you can tell me this is true or not. Where do you live right now? Don't look at it.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how she? Where do you live right now? You see how she was trying to look down at the contract to see where she lived, girl. You ain't even doing good. You are not doing good with this scamming thing. Just stop it. Hey, Rossi. CJ said right at them folks, like, girl, you just 18. Where is your credit history? You might have a 2-year job history, but where is your credit history? And you got a $54,000 loan and you don't know where? I'm sure it ain't paid for yet or paid off yet. D-Dub, D-Dub is trying to tase y'all. Hard crowd. Hard crowd.
Where do you live?
I live on 39.
In Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a real ID on you?
No, not right now.
No? It's not yours?
Not at the moment. I don't have my ID, but I do have my driver's license.
What's your name?
Lala.
Okay. Lala. Stand up, put your hands behind your back.
They ain't waste no time.
So you know on that piece of paper that you made up? You know how it says?
I didn't.
Read that. Did you read it about the forgery part?
Yeah.
Okay. Even says there. Do you have anything on you that's illegal?
No.
Anything sharp, dangerous,
No.
drugs,
Nope.
weapons, or anything like that?
Nope.
Hey, them folks, I think that the name on the application, the person whose credit she about to steal, I think her name is Emily. My tie said, um, who said Taze? Because I'm with them. That's those handy girl just came right on in the chat talking about Taze. D-Dub said Taze cupcakes, Aunt Natty. Everybody wants this lady Taze. Aunt Nettie says she saw him. Southside Chi-Town says she saw this one. She said, I saw this one. She'll sing like a bird. Analytical one says she walked in there unprepared, like walking into a bear's den covered in honey. Shirley testified, finally said, girl, so dumb, at least sturdy. What you gonna use? That's what I'm saying. Learn things like the address, your name. Because the dude said she gave, she didn't even know her name. Hey, let's talk about it all, boo. What's up? Them folks said Kayla wasn't committed to the hustle back then. Yet Rossi wanted, Rossi wanted Taze too. Y'all so mean.
Okay. All right. Anything else besides your phone?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right, I'll be right back in, if you don't mind. Someone wouldn't mind waiting around. I know you guys are closing and looking to go home or anything like that. All right. We're going to walk right out these doors here. You stand right by this front tire for me. Well, listen, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. The right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You understand all those rights that I read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you out here with that fake license?
It wasn't even my idea, bro. Somebody did some dumb shit.
So whose idea was it? What were they trying to do?
I guess they were trying to get a car down and just keep it or whatever, but I told them I don't think that's a good idea because, you know what I'm saying? This is me taking a big ass risk. On top of that, this is my ID, you know what I'm saying? This is my stuff. On top of that, I'm still young.
She's still young. Now, Aunt Natty says she kind of feels sorry for her. I'm going to have to pay close attention because you've told the guy or the person, I'm sure it's a guy, who talked you into doing this scam that you don't think is such a good idea, but you went in and did it on your name. Like you already knew this was some mess and you just went on ahead and did it. D-Dub said Taze for keeping the salesman from getting off work on time. Hey, Prima Wanda. Another thing that I wanted to say is why do these people go to these dealerships? I'm noticing right near closing time. If you're going to go, first of all, be committed to the scam. Know your name, your address, where you got your last loan. Know all of those things. More importantly, know your name. But go in the daytime so that if it fails and you get arrested, you might potentially be able to make it to court like that day and get out. Gosh, doing this stuff at night, this is crazy. Them folks said, nope. We remind all the young ones in our family that 18 years old is old enough to go to real jail. And somebody on one of these body cams I did before, she thought she had just turned 18 24 hours ago before she committed. She tried to fight somebody at the post office, which is a felony. And she thought since her birthday was only 24 hours ago that she, could go to juvie. Dummy. You gotta be smart about these things. Did I say hey to you, Prima Wanda? What's up?
So when I had came in here, they had said
Copy. So you were told what?
they told me to come. They had drove me all the way down here. Gave me that, yes, gave me that, and told me just go in there and say that you want a car down for for $0.
Okay. Well, how'd you think that was a good idea, or even going to work?
Exactly. Well, I have a job, but I raised my grandma, like I literally take care of her. This is irritating.
So you knew that you're coming in here with a fake ID to try to buy a car.
Not
Really?
buy it.
Not buy it, then what?
I wasn't going to
Lease
buy it. It was $0 down. I was going to try to see if I was going to get approved for it. So.
Okay.
We got to break this down. So she was going to try to see if she could be approved on it. A $54,000 vehicle or loan with $0 down at your age? I'm not feeling the sorriness. Salt and Pepper Trust has said they figure at closing time the salesman will rush to cut corners. Rossi said, Legacy Moon, this is off topic. Do you plan to cover? Yes, I do. I most certainly do. I was looking at it and gathering stuff today. My only thing is trying to figure out what channel, what is going to go on. But yeah, I absolutely. D-Dub said the lies, she's living off of her grandmother. She's living off her grandmother. But I thought she said she had to, is that what she said, or she had to take care of her grandmother? I don't know which one of those did she say? And Aunt Natty says she sounds slow. I was going to ask that. So that's why you feel sorry for her. But see, the thing about it, Prima Wanda said, girl, you were reaching very high. The thing about it, though, for me and this lady, or this young lady rather, is she's got all the answers. I knew this wasn't going to work. I didn't think it was a good idea. So how slow can she be? She is using deductive reasoning. She's just not following the reasoning. That's all. Analytical one said, "Little mama, this is the wrong way to get a free credit check." And Bible lady said, I thought she said she was raising her grand. I couldn't understand if she said she was living with her grandmother, living off of her grandmother, or raising her grandmother. Those were the three things. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says she takes care of her grandmother. Yeah, so I don't know. This is gonna bug me, so I'm sorry, y'all. It says I raised my grandma. Okay, let me take it here.
For $0.
Okay. Well, how'd you think that was a good idea, or even going to work?
Exactly. Well, I have a job, but I raised my grandma, like I literally take care of her.
She said, I have a job, but I raised my grandma, like I literally take care of her. So yeah, she said she's raising her grandmother and she literally takes care of her. That's what she said. Okay. CJ said, not anymore. Not Natty said Legacy. She said, Legacy, you think she's raising her grandmother? But that's what she said. I raised my grandma, like I literally take care of her. D-Dub says she raises her grandmother's blood pressure. And them folks says, Jesus, be some language arts curriculum, please.
This is irritating.
It's irritating.
That you're coming in here with a fake ID to try to buy a car.
Not
Really?
buy it.
Not buy it, then what?
I wasn't going to
Lease
buy it. It was $0 down. I was going to try to see if I was going to get approved for it. So.
Okay. And you're going to try to get approved for it, and if you got approved, then what?
Nothing.
You're gonna walk out the door?
I was just
Or you're gonna try to get the car?
No, I couldn't. I can't drive the car. I ain't driving it, but I was gonna see if I could get approved. Then I was gonna come back, next day or something. Well, whatever they wanted to do. But I was just trying to see if I could get approved for a car.
Okay.
Did they read her rights yet? Because she needs to choose the option where she chooses to remain silent, because she is digging a hole for herself. My child said, well, once an adult, twice a child. Them folks said you can totally do that, Layla, as long as you do that under your own identity. So she was gonna go in there, right? See if she was approved. She wasn't gonna drive it, but if they approved her, then she was she was gonna come back, or whatever they wanted to do, and then she was gonna get one. So I guess after they approved her in that fake identity, what was she gonna do? Give her, her real one, so that she can like really get one in her name. It's too complicated. He said, was she trying to get a car in someone else's name? She was trying to use somebody else's credit to get a car, but she didn't even know these people's right information. CJ said, you see how she doesn't even know what she is doing, saying zero is not buying it. She literally has no idea what she's doing. Whoever put her up to this got the right one. You know what I was wondering too? Like sometimes when they get the substance mules to go overseas and bring stuff back, they usually have one or two people who they setting up so that the real two mules can get through. They usually do that. So you got two people unsuspecting that end up going to jail, where the other two make it through and they get paid their money when they get back to the States. So I was trying to figure out, was this one of those situations? But Magic City's Finest says she needs to choose the option to shut the fuck up. And Salt and Pepper Trust has said $54,000 loan at $450 a month will take her 10 years to pay off. Girl, bye. Especially while she's raising her grandma. It ain't gonna work.
You're 18 years old?
Yes.
Have you tried this before?
Nope. Nope. This is my first ever time experience ever doing something like
You
this.
been arrested before?
Nope.
Even as a kid? I mean, that's expunged or sealed, I should say. No?
This is very nerve-wracking for me, so no, I haven't.
These pants stolen too?
No, I just got these the other day from my auntie. I just kept the tag on there just to show people I got money. Something that I don't know.
He said, are those pants stolen too? And her answer is no, I got them from my auntie. But I just kept the tag on them. How much y'all want to bet them pants is stolen? Hey, Delicate Dale. Delicate Dale said, I thought the salesman said that she signed for $1,200 a month on a car note. He might have said that, but all I know is the loan was for $54,000. So either way, I don't even know how she thought that this was going to fly. Eve says, two British girls convicted in Jamaica trying to leave with substances in trainers and sliders. Yeah, and sometimes they have additional two people to come behind them so that they make it through. And the other two were just the throwaway mules or something. My Ty said, now you're bringing auntie into it. Come on, boo. Stop. Just stop.
Why we do that, but that's what we do. We'll keep the tags on our stuff, just show people how much it costs them.
No, we don't do that in Akron. It must be a Cleveland thing.
He said, we don't do that in Akron.
Did you read this thing at all? Or?
No. And I should have read that shit.
You should have read this part?
Yeah. I should have read that shit. You right.
It tells you it's illegal to have this right on it.
I didn't even read it.
This part you probably didn't read.
I have my own license.
This part you didn't read, but I'm sure you probably...
I hate to keep stopping, but didn't they? I could have sworn I learned in high school. Maybe it was college or maybe my parents told me, but you don't ever sign anything without reading it. Come on, girl. Prima Wanda said, girl, why didn't you take the tag off? That's just being lazy. That's just being a lazy thief. Well, she says that that's what they do nowadays so that people can see, how much you paid for it, but they will know by the brand if it's a name brand, like make it make sense. Rossi says she wanted a $450 dollar car payment. Then they quoted her 1,200 a month, and she still thought she would get away with that. Bible lady said, we don't do that in Florida either. I'm just saying. Yeah, V. Lenore, black but not bitter. Come and get your folk. Miss, we don't do that in Akron. Where they at again? Cleveland, Cincinnati. Where they at? I forgot where they at. Listening to this lady's stupid story.
I studied this part real good to try to.
I should have read it. But I have my own license. That's what's wrong to me. Like, I should have read that shit.
Who made that?
I know the person who had it made. I know who that is, and I know their Instagram. And yes, I would be a snitch. I don't care.
Yeah, be that.
Who made it?
His name is on Instagram.
Do you know his real name at all?
No.
No? Do you know
I just know what he looked like. Nope. I know his number.
What's his number?
It's in my phone.
Alright.
But I can show you the Instagram.
Why'd you guys decide to come down on Akron and try?
This is where they took me. I had no clue there was, like, I never had any clue that we was going this far. So when I looked at my location, I'm like, why is we going all the way to Akron?
Yeah.
This is far as hell.
Yeah.
This past Bedford. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
bro.
You guys had the whole Bedford Auto Mile. Right there. All them car dealerships.
I'm just irritated. Honestly. Some bullshit.
Yeah. You do have anything you're not supposed to have. They have a scanner at the jail.
That's fine. I don't got
They'll
nothing.
see it. They can see stuff that's inside you. It's like an X-ray machine.
Yeah, I don't
So
got
tell us now, because it's another felony charge.
It's much. I don't got nothing. I just came out here with my phone to myself.
Okay.
Bible lady said, doing all this for someone whose name you don't even know. And check this out. I just thought about something. She said they. So that means there was more than one person in the car. Now, I don't know if it was male and female, all females, all males. I don't know. But just the fact that they're taking you out of the city you live in and driving all the way to another city, that's just not good either, because you don't know what they may have actually had in store for you. Hence the story we just watched. Somebody who you met on Instagram whose real name you don't even know. You know his Instagram name and you can recognize his photo, but that's it. If they had done something to you and threw you out on the highway, you wouldn't even be able to help the police help you. I mean, girl, young people, do better. Just please.
So is this the car she was trying to buy? This Kia? Did she come in with this, or?
I needed her to show me proof of insurance. So whoever she was talking to created that, and then she's.
Oh, it is okay. It is insurance. Okay.
She had me take a picture of it.
Oh, so it's a
Oh, I see.
female
Okay.
who created that.
Can't believe they thought she could get away with it. But when you're 18, I guess. Yeah. Well, tell me about these insurance documents. Huh?
They sent that to me so I could show them.
They sent it to you? Okay, so you didn't come up with them yourself? Was it the same person that TAFE 4 person sent you these things?
I have my phone. I can show you.
Okay.
All the messages.
They're up in Cleveland?
I'm confused. So the people took her there, right? but somebody else created the documents to send to her. Like, why wouldn't they give her the documents in the car? Like, I don't understand. You're leaving a paper trail. That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
No, this type person? Or do you hang out with them in person at all?
Well, this is actually my second time meeting them. They shouldn't be that far, not too far.
Girl, they gone.
Because they the ones who dropped me off.
Girl, they
I was
gone.
waiting, so.
Was it the guy that dropped you off? Did he drop you off?
Yes.
Were you supposed to call him to come pick you up?
Well, it was when I came out. They supposed to be waiting right there where they dropped me off at. But they supposed to.
They probably saw me and took off. I bet
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. But
What kind of car they got?
it was a Nissan.
What color?
Gray Nissan. And that when I first pulled up, I was sitting over there.
They were sitting over there. You could see them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they probably took off. That'd be dumb to hang out. Okay.
Don't cry now.
So stupid.
Girl, stop.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is there any way I could show you the text messages or like his number or anything?
Yeah.
You still gonna get a felony.
What are you trying to say?
Like, I ain't trying to get put down for this. I got a life. I got work.
But you did.
But I'm not the one who made the thing.
You gotta be careful with what you do. You're 18 now. You got some real consequences.
Do you know how long I'm gonna be in there?
No, I do not know.
Could you call my mom for me?
You'll be able to do that in here, tonight.
Could you?
I'm sorry. Why is she calling the mama if she takes care of the grandma? Oh, so many questions. D-Dub says she put the brakes on those tears quick. Right. I was thinking that same thing. Like, how you stop crying so fast?
Could I just show you the guy's face?
Girl, you still going to jail.
I don't need to see that at the moment.
You show that to the
The
detective.
woman was arrested and charged with forgery and false identification. Drop your opinion in the comments and hit
You girl, they saw you coming. And this body cam has been brought to us by Body Cam Leak. Prima Wanda says, "Stop the fuss before I give you something to cry about," in my grandma's voice. Rossi said, I thought you were raising your grandma. How you gonna go to jail and things and you raising your grandma? And then you want them to call your mama. Maybe the mama will go take care of the grandma. I don't know. Siri Colette, what's up? She said, "Hey, Legacy, she is a crybaby looking for her mommy now." Shirley testified, finally said, "You should have thought about that before you made this stupid mistake." A felon right out the gate. You ain't got no record. You've never been arrested, and now you a felon. Them folks said that's a hell of a charge for a very young woman who is responsible for raising a whole senior citizen. Hey, honey, say that. All right, this next one, which I probably should have showed first. That's all I'm gonna say is I probably should have showed it first, but somebody else trying to scam. Y'all gonna get me for this one.
On April 26, 2023, a young man was caught trying to cash a fraudulent $7,000 check. He told officers he was recruited by someone he knew to pull it off.
The guy who we called just doesn't know the answer all questions. So they have some more questions for you.
Hold on, brother.
And I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. I don't like to show these body cams where they put that black box in front of you, but I really wanted to show you guys this one.
Let's step in that office with lights off. Okay. So what's your name?
Kelly.
What's going on, man? Where'd you get this check from?
I received the mail from an alarm system that I put for Paul in the house that he got in.
Okay, where's the house out in the area?
I really don't know the address. I just do work with the people at
Who? So, all right, make that make sense again to me. You do what?
I help people put in alarm systems in houses.
All right, what company you work for?
I don't know the company.
What's your business?
I don't know. A friend of mine texted me saying if I need some money so I could.
He don't know what company he works for. Them folks said, "Is he 12?" You know what? When I looked at his body cam, I was like, "What they getting this little boy for? They can't do nothing with him." Did they really think a little boy was gonna catch it? But just watch.
Get some money because I don't got a job. So he said if I could help him doing alarms.
Didn't he just say he had a job? I'm gonna need these people to commit, or I'm gonna need these people who are in charge of these scamming rings to vet the people that they are going to use to go out and cash these checks and buy cars and things. I'm really gonna need them to do that, because this is ridiculous. They can't even they can't answer the simple questions. So the other ones, they're just it just gets harder from here. Did I speak to you, Irie Vibes? What's up? Them folks says he works for Myself and I Alarms. And Justin's mom says these kids want everything right away. They rather steal than work. Yeah. And everybody wants to be, that's the thing. Everybody wants to be what do you call it? When you do YouTube, what do they call those things? I can't remember. An influencer. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Oh, I want to work for myself. But even doing that is work. Trust me, it's work. Them folks said, especially these young people, I know we learn how to use the bank in our life and career studies class, which none of these young people take. I don't think they offer them anymore. Honestly, I think the stuff we took when we were young, I don't even think it's offered anymore.
System for Paul, so I could get some bread out of that.
What kind of alarm system?
Yesterday, I just received that through mail.
You received it through the mail?
Yeah, I received
for
it through
$7,000.
Yeah, I just received it through the mail, and I came in just to check if it was good, if it wasn't bad, because it was weird to me that the amount of it. And I even called him and I said, "Oh, this is too much money. Like, that's weird. I received it through the mail." And I just came by to verify if it was good, if it was bad, or something.
So if I ask them, these checks aren't going to be reported stolen or anything, right?
Well, I assume that they're not, because I just received it through mail.
Okay. Find out why I got flagged.
Is there something wrong?
Yeah, we got called for a fraud. So something's wrong with these checks.
Fraud? I assume that it's not a fraud, because the friend of mine was the one that called me to get some money, because I really need money, because I don't got a job right now.
All right, where are you living?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
So where's your friend?
Huh?
Where's your friend?
I don't know. I just went to get the check and then I just left. Am I in trouble or something? Because I haven't.
Until we figure out what's going on here.
I haven't done nothing wrong. I just.
You're detained as of right now.
Checks are being brought into different banks from South Carolina, right?
Yeah, in Augusta Road in South Carolina, our TD Bank up there. There was two more down here. Because pretty much what we do is we get notes. Like we have a system that we can see if any fraud comes in, and we can put it out on our system for each account. So the phone numbers were changed today. The accounts were changed today. The guy, which oddly enough was able to answer some of the questions on the profile, but when we asked him about his email, he didn't know it. Now there was no email on the account. He was like, "Oh, I don't remember which one I used," but there was nothing on the account. The customer's in Brooklyn, but we can't find the actual number for the customer. We just have whoever we're talking to. And the guy was getting real aggressive on the phone. I'm like, dude,
So, D-Dub, you do know the story's going to change. It's going to change. Just a spoiler alert, okay?
check for $7,500. I just want to make sure I'm giving money to the right person. And he's like, no. He's like, the check's good. He's like, I'm done answering your questions. And I'm like, I'm helping you out. So right there, that's a red flag for us also.
All right, Kelly. Let's restart this. So I'm going to read you something, buddy, okay? These are your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney, have him or her with you now at any time during question. Now, for an attorney will be appointed to represent you. These are rights of mine. You want to talk to us? Huh? You want to talk?
I've never
With
done nothing bad.
question: do you want to talk? Yes or no? Okay. Let's restart this conversation. Kelly, where'd you get a check from?
I don't mind asking if I want to get some money.
Your friend or you?
A friend of mine. I don't really know his name. He never gave me his name. I just called him Cuba.
So Cuba called you.
Yeah.
But so Cuba said you want to make some money.
If I wanted to make some money.
Where'd you meet Cuba?
I met him at Orlando.
Okay. Where'd you meet him and get the check today?
He met him at Orlando. Hey, Cuba Gooding Jr., do you live in Orlando? Do you see how he just pulled that, Cuba? Where'd you meet him at? Orlando. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I've never had a friend that I ain't know the first name of it. The only thing I've ever had was a friend that I went to school with whose name I knew the nickname we called him wasn't his name, but I never knew his name until like we were long after out of high school, and that's how I found out his name because he was coming into probation and parole, but never knew his name. But we wasn't real good friends like that either. But if somebody is my good friend, you know, I'm gonna know your name.
Orlando.
Is it today?
Yeah, it was today.
So what do you ask you to do?
He just said, just take this check, go to the bank, and say you want to cash it.
Okay. How much did he say you can get from it? If you cashed it?
I think it was like maybe one.
One what?
Just one.
1,000?
Yeah, one.
So the problem is, man, it's fraud. It's a fraudulent check. So I mean, the person that are you able to identify Cuba?
Yeah.
Like do you know like his name? Like you don't know his
I
first name.
don't
so
know
it's
his
Cuba.
name. Nah, I don't know his name.
But you can identify him if they found him.
Yeah.
How do you know him?
I just met him through Instagram.
You got his Insta?
No, not really.
You pull his messages?
Yeah, I deleted the messages, and after that, I just couldn't get his Instagram no more. Like,
You don't have the messages anymore?
No, I deleted everything.
But you met this guy on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So he don't know you from the next guy up the street.
Yeah.
So why, if he's got these stolen checks, is he gonna give them to you and be like, hey man, come bring me back all the money, and I'll give you some? It don't make no sense, right?
I just trusted him because I needed the money, so I could help my mom.
Yeah, I'm saying, why would he trust you?
This is where I started to have some doubts because okay, you don't remember his name. You met him in Orlando, okay? Now all of a sudden we've deleted him off of Instagram. We deleted all the messages. You have no proof of this friend who gave you this fraudulent check. That makes me believe that there is no friend. And he wouldn't have known. Now, who said that comment? Them folks said, baby, he blocked you. Now, ordinarily I would say that happened. Um he got blocked, like he was in the parking lot and saw the police and blocked them and left. I could see that, but from the time that he was standing up at the counter to the time that the police came in, he would not have had time to like check to see his messages. What I think happened is either he's lying and he made this up himself, or he did get it from somebody and he called himself deleting it off of his Instagram so that he can keep all the proceeds for himself. It's got to be one or the two because it makes no sense. This transaction is not done. Why would you delete this man and all of his information off your Instagram when y'all got to meet up to get so you could divvy up this money? So that's what I believe. Shirley testified, finally said the lies, the lies, the lies. Why they meeting people on Instagram to scam for his story has changed 11 times. But that does happen on a lot of these scams happen. That's where it goes down. in Facebook and Instagram. That's where they get these people. Them folks said scamming the scammer is diabolical. But that's what I honestly think. I think he was going to keep this money for himself.
I don't know.
You probably wouldn't, right?
I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't.
You probably wouldn't.
Yeah, maybe he
So I
would.
think it's a major story.
No, I'm not making. I'm not gonna.
You got his phone number?
Yeah, I do got his phone number.
Let me see those
You got the
messages.
text messages? You show him. Does it have a conversation in there?
No, not the type of conversation of today. I've never been in trouble my whole life. Like, I've never.
Hey, can you translate this for me?
I'm feeling nauseous right now.
He's feeling nauseous. Now, isn't that funny? Now he's giving them text messages. Now, he didn't delete them off Instagram, but kept them in the text messages. Ironically, is not in English. So the officer can't read it. Child, you need to stop. Them folks said, I'm serious. Is this a 9-year-old?
Can you translate that?
You got something that I can throw up? Did I hear that asking? I've never been in trouble my whole life.
White Cherokee and a blue Chevy Impala.
You're good, dude. Relax.
Mary 13.
Hey, coffee is brewing.
I'm trying. I'm just really nervous. I never.
Do what?
What about Wells? Probably Wells Fargo.
Yeah, cause
In the trash can, dog.
Go on, try, boy, try.
How many checks you got? This is one.
So he's talking about opening another account, another account with Calvin, something with direct deposit, and he's asking if he can open another account right now.
yeah, cause he said if I wanted to do some direct deposit, I said no. I don't trust no direct deposits. Because most of the direct deposits, they fraud some stuff like that. So I was like,
You don't trust direct
I
deposit.
think I lose my account. I
Who's
said,
Calvin?
Kelvin is a friend of ours.
Where's he at right now?
He's out of Atlanta.
We're just opening up another account and just talking about what time is a check.
Who is this lady we have to translate? Because she's doing a banged up job. Bible lady said, he sucked off him. What, Bible lady? Attitude Tylenol said he's skinny with a huge head. That trying to make himself sick, that didn't work. That's one of them plays we would use, if we wanted to stay home from school. Man, you got to get some better tricks. This is not for you. And neither is this occupation of scamming. Look. You got the trash can. Why you doing that?
Nothing. That's why I can't do it.
I think I can't throw up because I haven't eaten anything. Oh, that's it. But yet you're nauseated and you feel like you got to throw up. All right. Just so we're clear.
I'm about to get arrested right now.
Probably, yeah.
Watch this, y'all. Watch.
Hey, look at me. Relax. Listen, this is how this works. You're gonna go right now just for trying to cash a fraud check, right? But if you talk to her, I can't make any promises, but if you talk to her, X, Y, and Z, this might be bigger than just you. You feel me? Relax, bro.
I would like to say for the record, this is wrong that I'm up here laughing at that. And while them folks want somebody to call his guardian, Mimi says he should tell them he's pregnant. I don't want to go to jail.
Suicidal.
No.
Alright, can you stand up, bro? You said you don't have a car here, right? You no car, no bike, anything we need to look at there.
No, nothing.
Alright, just leave your jacket there. Turn around. Relax, dog. You got somebody you want us to call? Mama? Kelly, anything on you?
On my wallet, it's in my pocket.
Alright, hop on in. So, hey, Kelly. Kelly, listen to me. Relax. Breathe. Catch up. Catch your breath real quick. Relax. You ready?
Now, I don't know about y'all. I never saw not one tear. Not one tear. Michi3 said, is he seriously crying? Yes, he is crying. Them folks said little them folks was more coherent crying as a toddler than this dude. That's why Miss Principal jumped in here and said, sir, what? Bible lady said you should tell them that he has to pick up his kids, right? Now he said he don't have no bike, no car, no nothing out there. So how'd he get there, sir? Did you walk? Is that what you did? You walked there, sir? Huh? Is that what happened? Hey, Boho Hobo said, I'm laughing right along with you. This is not funny. This is a very serious moment. Serious. Okay, Rossi, you don't see a tear? I don't see one. I don't see a tear. I don't know if that was dramatics for the officers or what, but I don't see not one tear. Justin's mom said, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. That's right. Oh, no, don't do it.
Alright, I'm trying to watch the front and the back.
We need,
yeah, he went inside.
basically, we need you to tell us what's going on with this. You know more than you're telling me.
Yeah, they were coming from
The best thing in this situation is honesty. Honesty goes a long way.
Okay.
Alright? All you're in trouble for is trying to write a forged check. You're trying to cash a forged check. That's all it is.
Okay.
It is a felony, but that doesn't mean anything. Depending on what happens with CID and stuff, they might not do anything. It's up to them, okay? But this is something you need to be upfront and honest. If you know who Cuba is, even if it's your homeboy, whatever, dog.
No, it's not a homeboy of mine.
But you feel what I'm saying? It's just time to be truthful, man.
Yeah.
Alright?
I will.
It's your ass on the line, not nobody else's. That's why he's having you do it.
I'm just saying, he's running through the back.
He was arrested and charged for attempting to cash the fraudulent check. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Unless you over here at Legacy Moon watching the body cam. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all. Like I said, I probably should have showed that one first, but I didn't. Yeah, he's just so devastated. He doesn't know what he's gonna do. He didn't even want to call anybody. Just the attitude Tylenol said, just fake pass out. A felony doesn't mean anything. That's when I would have stopped talking and just told him to close the door. Yeah, I hate when the police arrest these people and say, well, it's not the end of the world. And, you shouldn't feel this way. You shouldn't feel that way. I'm like, man, yes, it is the end of the world. The world is certainly, as we know it, going to end. A felony, and he don't weigh no more than 99 pounds. What was he, Sonya's height? No, that is it's a problem, sir. It's a problem. But anyhow, that is all I have for y'all. That's all I have for y'all tonight. I have been on here twice today. If you are a member and you have not checked out what I dropped in there today, go on over there and check that out. Also, if you missed the live earlier today, I did the call that dropped Friday. I did that. And I also did a visit, which was very interesting. Them visits we saw, 2 years ago, they're hitting different now. And so it was very interesting. But that is all I have for y'all. Y'all have yourselves a good night. V. Lenore will be on probably at about 11 or 11:30. She's got to take care of some things, all right? But anyhow, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all have yourselves a good night, and I will see y'all on the next one.